Hello, ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here with a rant video, because I need to rant, because... Okay, so I'm going to rant about Pokemon Go, and it's probably not going to be what you think. Probably not. So I've been playing Pokemon Go, I've been playing on my phone, I really enjoy it, I've been having a lot of fun with it, I've been going out with friends, just going to places, being social, meeting new people, and, having entertaining conversations with them, walking around my neighborhood with some friends, and just a car just kind of pulls up slowly. It's like, you guys after Pokemon? Yeah. This neighborhood's got some good stuff in it, doesn't it? This is our neighborhood. It's like random people just come. Yeah, it's great. You want to get out, walk, join us. It's a good thing, but people keep bitching. Okay. So I look on my Facebook, and I'll see so many people talk about, they're having fun with it. There's always, like, one or two people that just bitch and moan about how this is stupid, how it's pointless, And I can almost guarantee you, these are the same people that sit there and scream up and down that Nintendo needs to stop making hardware, and they need to start making games for every console, and they make their IPs available to everyone, and then they release this IP that is available to everyone. If you have any sort of Android or iOS device, you can play this game. And then they sit here and bitch about how pointless it is and how they're tired of hearing about it. I would really love for the gaming community to just get their shit together. Just, please. There's a game that is literally causing people to interact that never have interacted. Like, there's a stereotype that gamers are kind of antisocial. This game is kind of breaking that stereotype all around, and it's causing regular people to interact and talk and be like, hey, is there anything around here? How do I do this? I have friends who've never picked up a Pokemon game ever in their life. It's like, hey, what do I need to do to find this? Or what's the significance of this? Or what Pokemon is this silhouette? What do you know? People who've never picked up their Pokemon game in their life, and they are surpassing me hardcore. Like, they're going out, they're, taking their phones with them everywhere they go to catch any and every Pokemon. My wife, who I think has played a Pokemon game before, but I don't think she's ever actually owned one herself, she has more Pokemon than I do. That's the thing. This is causing people who enjoy games or have maybe never even played a game to play it. And it's causing people to be social. It's causing people to go out and get exercise. It's causing people to interact. And yet, all I can hear, the loudest voices, are the people just sitting there shitting on it. Because of a reason I can't even fathom. I've not gotten a straight answer out of any of the people that I've asked. It's like, why are you so down on the game? Why are you so hard on it? And it's like, well, it's too casual, or it's just not, like, I'm just tired of hearing about it. It's like, I'm tired of hearing about every goddamn Assassin's Creed game, or Call of Duty game, or, games that don't particularly fit my wheelhouse, games that aren't my, preferred genres. I'm not going to sit here and say you're an idiot for liking them, or I'm not going to sit here and, publicly bash the game simply because that's all you're talking about, and that's all everyone else is talking about. It's no secret that I'm not really a fan of Call of Duty. I like some first-person shooters, but Call of Duty's not really high up on my list. But I don't sit there and shit on Call of Duty. I make the joke of, games get, released similar to Call of Duty lifespan, which is about once a year. Like, I make jokes about it, but it's not ever... It's not to the extent of which people I see posting on all forms of social media. Just... Like, do you want games to be popular? Do you want games to be mainstream? Do you want games to be a interactive social experience? Do you want games to be engaging? Or do you want games to be something that fits your narrow description of gaming? And that's a broad statement as well, and the sad thing is I can't make any other statement, because all I'm seeing are these incredibly narrow or vague, undefined, broad statements of why this is so terrible. And I don't get it. I just don't. I don't get it. Because, like, I've been, in the games are social experience. Games are meant to best be enjoyed, by playing them yourself. But, games are now a multiplayer experience. You can play with friends. You can play with other people. You can play with or against friends or other people. But it's still something that's best if you experience it yourself. And that's... Now you've got games that you can experience yourself with other people and form, like, an actual community. And the first thing is people just start getting upset that it's not what they want. But like I said, a lot of these are the same people. Like, Nintendo needs to stop with... I've come to the conclusion people just want to hate on something because it's either popular or because it doesn't fit what they particularly want. I don't know, like, they may not like Pokemon at all, but you can't deny it's not a success. This is probably one of the most successful, mobile apps since Flappy Bird. So, yeah. I don't get it. So, I don't get it. I don't understand why people want to just tear down community aspects. I've never understood that. I know that it's the age of the internet. People want to be contrary. They want to be trolls. They enjoy getting a rise out of pissing people off or frustrating people or making people upset. And that's a terrible, terrible thing. I just truly loathe that. I hate it. I do love that this is causing a sense of community. I love that I can go out, and if I'm holding my cell phone out in my hand, it could even be off. I'm just holding my phone. Someone can approach me and be like, hey, are you playing Pokemon? And that'll spark a conversation. I've had more polite conversations with random strangers the last week playing this game than I can ever recall just out being in public. I've gone to conventions, I've gone to concerts, I've gone to events where you would think this is the same type of community. And no, there's very little interaction amongst a lot of the people there. Unless it's like, if you go with your group of friends, and it's just little cliques of friends. This is anyone with a phone, just assume we're playing the same game. Hey, what information can you share with me? Hey, this is what I've learned. Maybe you should try hitting over there, because there's... And then you get the stories of, all these positive interactions, how it's actually helping people with, depression and, getting out of the house and being active and, all of these, like, incredible stories of, community interaction and, how can you sit here and say that this is a bad thing? How can you sit here and shit on something like that that's getting people out, getting them involved in something? I was reading an article about a combat veteran with PTSD and, going out playing Pokemon. And it was actually, good therapy. This is the type of thing that I want gaming to be. Like, I've done, like, the gaming nostalgia stories where I tell stories that have impacted me. There is a really good chance I could do a gaming nostalgia story about this, and this is less than a month old. Because I've had all these just really entertaining, amazing experiences with this game. And it's... Like, I understand not liking Pokemon or not liking Nintendo or something, but I don't understand shitting on it for shitting on its sake. I really don't. And that just... It's one of those things that really makes me ashamed of the gaming community. It's like, these few, far between, but loud, obnoxious, just dissenting voices that want nothing to do other than tear down someone else's good time. That's what upsets me about the gaming community. And then we have the rest of the community. They're actually building up. I'm seeing so many positive posts. I'm seeing so many positive things online about this game. Of like, yeah, I met a new friend. I met one of my best friends, someone that I consider a brother, playing Final Fantasy XI. a game, an MMO, probably one of the dorkiest things you could get. I mean, South Park made an episode spoofing MMOs, specifically Warcraft. But I met someone who lives down the street from me now. Like, we have dinner regularly. I'm watching his kids grow up. We've been friends for over a decade now. I imagine people are going to form friendships very similar to that from this game. I don't see how that could be a bad thing. I don't. I really don't. And I don't understand the point of tearing down that type of experience. You're saying that that's... I don't get it. I don't. And it pains me as someone who likes to call themselves a gamer, that that's the loudest voice we have at the moment. Like, that's the thing. The loudest voice is always the dissenting voice, and it's not just gamers. That's like that in pretty much any community, and that's depressing. So I'm trying to focus on the good of it. I'm trying to focus on, if you have any good Pokemon, like, I'm probably going to start doing some Pokemon related videos for Pokemon Go. Like, I've been looking at this. I've got a couple of things that I want to do, so I think it'll be funny. I think it'll be entertaining, and I think people will enjoy it. So if you've been playing Pokemon Go, have you had any good experiences? Have you had any bad experiences? Like, that's... Like, I can understand people playing it and having a bad experience. Like, yeah, I don't understand people who've not tried it at all, just talking shit about it. I don't understand that. And even if you have tried it and don't enjoy it, tons of people do. Like, I loved Final Fantasy XI. I know a ton of people hated it. It was long. It was grinding. It was unforgiving. It didn't actually give you any useful information. All of the quests were buried and marred under finding random NPCs and dialogue, and there was no way to know who was what and what you needed to actually do. You get a line of dialogue from a quest, and you have to go do something completely unrelated, and you never would have guessed that in a million years that that's how you actually have to complete that quest. I understand. There's negatives. And you can be objective about, yes, these are the negatives of the game. But there were also positives, and there were things that people enjoyed about it. And, you know, it goes back to the whole Mighty Number 9 thing. Like, I personally don't... I was not impressed with it, but I understand there are people who like it. I'm not going to say they have horrible taste or that they're terrible people or wish death upon them or their families or some of the other crazy shit you see online because they happen to like this game. I don't understand My Little Pony. Not a brony at all. Don't get it. Does not mean that I'm ever going to sit there and look down on someone for liking it. I guess it's just I may not understand or enjoy particular source material, but I'm not going to lose respect for someone because they like something I don't. I don't know. Like I said, it's just a rant that has been bothering me the last couple of days, so I figured I'd post it and see what everyone else thinks, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a lot of people saying that they like the game, they enjoy the game, and I'm probably going to get a couple of people that's like, yeah, the game's terrible, and they're going to be the same type of dissenting voices. Maybe you can explain it to me why it's not a good thing, but I just can't see it as anything other than something positive. So, let me know thoughts, opinions, feelings, etc., whatnot, in the comment section, and I'll see you in future rants, because I'm sure I'll have some. So, till then, later everyone.